Okay, this is Celeste Dan Free, running off a Alpha SM power supply. SM because it's a switch mode power supply. I've actually got a single output running the power at the moment, just to give you an idea. Nobody's online, has been for some time, and it's drawing roughly just over an amp. So going over here is where the scope is. The reason why the scope's over here is because I've been using this to generate the transient switching for the voltages, but anyway, not bothered about that at the moment because we're just interested in the waveform. So this is just the DAN connected to, I'm trying to keep this still, this is just the DAN connected solely to the Alpha power supply, and some long cables just to run the power backwards and forwards. Approximately 60 volts AC, roughly. Yellow trace is the voltage waveform. Blue trace is the current waveform taken off this clamp here, and the red trace is the sum of the two. Where are we? Hovering around wattage, 60, 70 watts, something like that. Let me just bring that in a bit in the old time base. See if we can stabilise it a little bit, but just give you an idea of the switching. It's probably too much for it to work it out, but back that off a sec. There you go. So scope's kind of struggling, and you can see the flicking in the certainly in the current waveform. Anyway, right. Just for giggles, I've dropped a second power source into here, and I've dropped a couple of Technetics amplifiers into the chain, into the voltage train. So just these two here, and I'm going to power those up now. Just switch those on, like so. And that stabilises it a lot. So I'm now seeing this, I'm really not overly concerned about this instability in the current waveform. You can see now the scope's quite happy with that. 66 watts roughly, and that, zoom in again, that stabilised the waveform a lot from a current perspective. Okay, there's not real great big long lengths of coax in there. There's just a couple of RF jumpers which are about 3 meters long or so, maybe 4 if you add the extra one on. But yeah, that stabilises it quite a lot. Quick look at the harmonics. Where are we? That one there. So third harmonic highlighted. We are 20%, something like that. So I'm just going to turn those Technetics off again. Flip the switch. And we are now, let's give that a second, 22%. So yeah, there's a little bit of instability on the switch mode power supply, and I don't see this on the ferro power supplies. So for instance, the XM3, this guy here, it's on the floor, that doesn't show that, and neither does the transformer power supply, and neither does the pure sine wave. It's only on only seeing this on the switch mode. So just to verify, let's go back to the waveform. And there you go. You can see the instability again. If we bring the time base up a bit, you can see that across the whole thing. While it's like that, let's see if we can get it like that. There you go. While it's like that, for one last time, I'll power up those Technetics amplifiers that are also in the circuit. Just power those up again, and there you go, nice and stable. Once more, Guys, I think I'm pretty happy with this. It was a bit of a concern when I seen that waveform jumping around first, but yeah, I'm fairly pleased at the moment, I think. Anyway, cheers, bye bye.